All right, Daniel Boone past life stuff. I finally got some of it. So I wake up. As soon as I wake up, in bed, in reality, Priestess was on my brain stem and my brain telling me all this shit. I don't even listen to her. Fuck off. Guess I should, but if I do, that means I'm engaging. She wants me to talk from my brain, from my soul. And that state of consciousness, I reinforce our connection. I'm trying to get rid of it. The more I talk to her, is the more I'm reinforcing all the links in my head she's putting in. Christ is letting this happen to find the connections in me. As I get her out, she comes back in. I get her out again, give her to Christ. So basically, the connection's gone. I'm laying there, fucking quasi rage, but I'm healing. I'm just got out of the fucking cremation, so I'm in a weird state. So she just walks right in. I'm like, hey Christ, since I've been cremated and I'm hidden somewhere, how in the fuck is she in my head? Yeah, well, yeah, no, yeah, I already know. So, because he put her there. Am I gonna get bit in the balls again in another 2 minutes? Anyway, also I'm laying there. Also, I have this vision. I'm at a desk and there's a window and the sunlight's coming in on me. I'm about 60 years old. I got long white hair and I'm in this square. It's all wood. There's no fucking lights. I got a ink pen. You dip in the ink and I'm writing something. And this girl, also I have this scene where I'm having not intercourse, but the good stuff. Anyway, I'm with this girl. I'm really happy, and I'm writing on a desk in this fancy ass building. Um, then I got long hair, not real long, like longer, and I'm glowing. I can see. I'm looking at myself. And I can see I'm glowing because I like this girl. I can't believe she likes me. But anyway, that was a feeling I got. Next thing I know, I'm I it switches and I hear these noises and these voices and it stops. I go, what the fuck? I go, hey, I just had a vision. And Tina Nurse Spirit, Tina goes, yeah, I stopped you because you don't need to see what happens next. And I go, yeah, I fucking do because I'm trying to get rid of the priestess. And I go, is this Daniel Boone shit? Like, I didn't even know at the time this is Daniel Boone vision I'm having. And she goes, yeah, that was you. That's you at the table writing. And the girl you had sex with? I go, yeah. Well, I didn't have sex with her. We were just, you know, having a good time. And she goes, you didn't have sex with her. I go, I know. But I go, well, and all of a sudden I think, well, was it okay? Like, I didn't have, as soon as I hear all them voices in the next vision, I go, what does that mean? She goes, you're Daniel Boone. You're living in a government type building, a mayor, a governor, helping them out. And I was living in this building and I was seeing this girl. The priestess is dead at this point in Daniel Boone's life. She goes, the priestess is dead. So you went on to see other girls. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, what you heard at the end was, what you heard at the end was people breaking into your house. Looters were breaking into that building. I go, looters were breaking in? And she goes, yeah, from the war. This is a little while after the war. People were really poor, and looters were breaking in to loot. And what you did to them, and I go, what did I do? And she goes, you killed them. She goes, you killed them all in your house. And I'm like, I did? And she goes, yeah, and you don't need to fucking see it. And I go, well, I've seen worse. So what the fuck? And she goes, Jesus Christ, Richard. And I go, just show me this shit. And she goes, you fucking know. Just look inside yourself. And I'm like, oh, Christ. She goes, you killed, let me see, in that one episode, in that one thing, I killed, oh, where was it? I wrote it down here. Well, it was, she goes, I killed, she goes, you killed 5. Jesus Christ, you think I would write this down so I could fucking read it? Off his head. She goes, they came in your house, they were looting. Now I don't know if there's anybody in this house. I guess I didn't write it down. She goes, you killed 8 out of 9 looters. Or maybe that was another one I was in. She goes, you killed 8 out of 9 of the looters. The other 2 survived, but they were shot. At the beginning, she goes, you were talking to them while they were breaking in. And you were saying, get the fuck out of here. The conversation turned to, if you don't fucking leave, I'm gonna fucking kill you and cut off your head. That's why I told these guys, to give them fear. And I wasn't fucking around. After the fight, which took hours, because it was room to room type thing, I shot him, stabbed him. I don't know if there was other people in the building with me. I had a feeling there were, and they were hiding, and I had to protect them from these looters. So I killed them. The one guy I killed, this is the main guy. This is where Christ chimed in. He goes, the one guy you killed, you cut off his head, you picked it up, you looked him in the eyes, and you said, I told you I'd fucking cut off your head. And I fucking threw it in the floor, and that was it. And different time, I cut off his head, I picked it up, and I said, I told you I'd fucking kill you. I just got out of a fucking war, so whatever, right? I give a fuck. That's nothing. So anyway, but it was something. Christ, he told me it was not a good thing to do that, and that was not something he liked to see. Oh my god, like he really stressed the point that was bad to do. And then Tina goes on to say, after that was over, he didn't see the girl. She said one of your sons or somebody's son came in and saw what happened, blood and bodies in the head, and fucked him up for the rest of his life. And that pissed off Christ. Totally. This is early in the morning when they did this, I guess. Anyway, I gotta remember what happened. She goes, that was one incident. There was another incident outside the war where or during the war, I don't know, that something similar happened and you killed a bunch of people, bad guys. And Christ said, oh, back to that one scenario. He goes, the people that were going looting, They were starving to death. They were, and it was fucking cold outside, and they were starving to death. They really had no choice, and you weren't giving up your shit, and they weren't giving, and they wanted it. And it's like, oh well, fuck off, whatever. Different times back then, man. And they came in. I told them to leave, and they didn't. It wasn't my house I was living. It was. I was living in a building, but I was doing government work, like bureaucratic bullshit. And the building was square, 2 levels high, old looking Victorian thing in the middle of nowhere. There was no other buildings around left or right. So I was a little bit isolated from the main town, wherever this was. Or maybe it was my house. I don't even know. But Grace went on to tell me there was another brutal massacre you did outside the war on a bunch of bad guys. He went. He did. I have no idea what that was. That's all he said about it. And he said, he goes, history don't record this part. The books on history don't record this part. But he goes, the girl you were seeing, the girl, you were just starting to date her. Just dating her. You never had intercourse with her. So I never had internal combustion. Intercourse. Anyway, he Tina said that didn't happen. You didn't have sex with her. Everything was cool. There were no guys out to kill you because you were dating her and she was younger. But the priestess had died. You were lonely as fuck and you wanted to get laid and start another relationship. You were older. You were out there. They said I was like, oh, how older? Like 50 something. I don't even know. I look pretty damn good though. Then, after the massacre, history didn't record any of it. Cray said, I never heard about it. I never studied Daniel Boone totally. I mean, I listened to a couple chapters of a book, and I got the layout. I was more interested in the Sasquatch, to tell you the truth, that he saw. Um, so that happened just this morning. I got up, and that was it's going back and forth all over. Tina said, you're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to see brutal shit. Well, she cut it off and said I didn't need to see it. Now, they don't want me knowing about the Daniel Boone details because I'll take on the persona here in this life. So that's why they don't want to show me. But they got to get rid of the priestess. But I don't see how showing me having sex or, fooling around with another girl when the priestess was dead. How did that fucking correlate to any fucking thing? I didn't even know what that was about until I asked Tina. I get up, I go to the sink to start making coffees, and all of a sudden I'm standing over top of the Daniel Boone house, and I know everything that happened. It's just boom, right in my fucking head like a vision. I'm standing there making coffee in reality. But spiritually, I'm seeing the Daniel Boone house with all these dead people. And it's snowing outside. With snow on the ground. And that's what happened. Then Grace goes. He goes. I go, the guy with the head cut off. See how he's one of the guys in St. Lucian trying to fucking kill me? Or stab me all the time? And he goes, no, he's a good guy now. He don't give a shit. I go, who is he? And he goes, he belongs in the Legion. He's in the Legion. And his name's Whiskey K. Whiskey K, I think his name. Yeah, Whiskey K. He was one of the looters. He's the guy. I told him I'm gonna kill him and cut off his fucking head. Whiskey K. I did. I cut off his head. I looked him in the eyes. Picked up his head. I cut off his head. Picked up his head. Looked him in the eyes and said, "Told you I fucking cut off your head." And that was that. He's in the Legion now that I'm a part of. His name's Whiskey K. And I'm assuming it's the same name as Daniel Boone times. But he don't want nothing to do with all that. All that shit's over for him. He don't got no revenge, no nothing. He's a priest. And I go, "Is there any relation to the priest, the region priest?" And he goes, "We don't know. But no. We have to say no. But what goes on?" So all the abuse I get from the priests, the region priests, because I cut that guy's fucking head off. And I was in my right. It ain't Christ-like. It ain't Christian Christ consciousness. I'm not fucking defending myself and other people in the frozen fucking wilderness in a fucking government building, and there's people out to kill me. What the fuck am I gonna do? Sit there and let it happen? No. I'm gonna fucking kill every fucking one I can. And I did. I cut off his head and told him. Well, I made him a promise during the conversation. So I fucking did. I shot him. He's dying anyway. But Christ didn't like that I cut off his head. Disrespectful. Right? Turns out, I don't know any of this shit. He belongs to the Legion. Oh, and I learned some stuff about the Legion. The Legion is protecting Christ. The Legion protects Christ, protects innocents, protects the citizens, protects Christians, fights the fucking demons, fights the bad forces. And it's a healing center for vets. People that are in war and are all fucked up, they go to the Legion, which is full of Christ. They know how to deal with that shit. People that are fucking got really bad, crazy shit in their head from war. Look at all the wars around the world. So the Christians that are fighting in wars, they go to the Legion to get healed. Christ is in the Legion, but it's sort of like Alcoholics Anonymous. There are certain ways to get rid of the alcohol addiction. They have that in the same Legion too. But the Legion is all about war, death and destruction, killing and fucking violence, and how to heal yourself from that to become a better person. That's what the Legion is about. Plus, it's about learning everything in war so we can do it again. I don't fucking know all the answers, man. But it is what it is. I'm just fucking telling you, man. And I tell you, you're safe in the Legion. Holy shit. You got people like me. Fuck, people are out to get me. I go in the waiting room with the Legion. I walk in. There's offices. There's a fucking waiting room with a couch. They go, "Hey, Rich, here's your blanket. Go to sleep." See you. And that's it. I know I'm fucking safe. There ain't nobody coming in that goddamn room. Yeah, nobody. Anyway, you meet one of these guys spiritually, you're gonna fucking freak. When they got millions and millions, and they're everywhere. Normal fucking citizens. But they all belong to the Legion. Anyway, Tina said, Christ said, after you died from that lifetime, all the people that you killed, plus all the bad guys that were after you, that wanted revenge on you, she goes, that's when the fucking war really started in the illusion. She goes, you did so much bad shit. Now, these are spirits fighting in the illusion, the astral. So I die, and they're all fucking waiting for me. The ones that are up here. Some of them go straight down, some of them go up. Wherever your personal, spiritual fucking journey is, you go to where you're supposed to be. The fuckers were waiting for me. And they wanted me bad. That's how I met or learned about Whiskey K. Anyway, but you see where I'm going? She goes, after you died as Daniel Boone, you were fighting, you were with Christ, but there were so many fucking people accusing you of shit. You had to go through all that. You had to show Christ everything. He justified it all. There was one guy, not the Whiskey K guy, this is a different guy. They accused me of murdering as Daniel Boone, but I didn't. And they said I did. They were witnessing it, but they didn't. When I met the priestess, when she opened up the portals on my head in this, as I am in this life, she opened the portals on my head, which revealed Christ went in there, and she, I don't know, I made a video about it, but she was a witness to this, that I didn't shoot the guy. Now, Christ had no evidence either way that I shot this guy. People were saying, and they were stabbing me and shooting me and harassing me all the time because I supposedly killed this guy, murdered him, cold fucking blood, they said. I don't even fucking know what the fuck is going on. Tina's telling me, Christ is telling me. And Tina, I guess, was there in that life and saw it. And she said, he didn't fucking do nothing. He wasn't even there or something like that. Christ took that as gospel. She's a fucking regent priest. He saw it. He saw the thing, the events, and they got pissed off. All the people that wanted me for this murder, all the citizens in St. Lucia and other cities, converged on me and fucking some stabbed me. All the stabbings I had from these people. And I'm catching up. Nobody fucking telling me nothing because they're trying to protect me from the events I've done in my past lives. Holy shit. So I'm clear to that. They all got mad. They're still fucking mad. But anyway, in that life at the time of the fucking looters in that building, the priestess had already died in that life. I guess we were together, married, I don't know. I'm assuming. One of the kids walked in, saw the fucking bodies, blood and gore. Fucked him up forever. The rest of his life he was fucked up. That's what Jesus said. Then, you gotta think, I wasn't in the best of shape. Because I'm cutting and fucking stabbing and shooting. I got these old fucking guns. You got a pack full of fucking powder and a lead ball and fucking good luck to you. I'm using that. So basically, I just cut the fucking throats of all these fucking guys. They said 6 out of 9 died and 2 lived. And that was taken out of the history, in the history books. Anyway. And I was done as far as I was concerned. I was being a governor, helping out the government in this fucking town I was living in. I don't even know the name of the town. Yeah, so I don't know. But that's what happened. And I was older. I don't know. I don't know how old I was. I had gray hair. I was skinny. I was getting it on with this younger girl. No, her dad wasn't out to kill me. Her fucking brothers weren't out to kill me. Her fucking other lover wasn't out to kill me. So I had it golden. I'm like, shit, I'm marry this girl and give her everything. And I loved her. And that pissed off the fucking priestess in the spirit world. Because according to the priestess, well, it was all a different story and promises. Well, fuck, sorry, hun. That don't work all the time. You know, shit happens. Get a grip. I still gotta fucking live. The girl Daniel Boone married in the books, is that the priestess? Fucking no, man. I don't know. She's called Judy now. Judith. Is that her? There was dreams where me and her were looking for her grave. In the dream, where I'm running around looking for her grave, and she's crying and moaning and whining, and I'm going, well, maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. It's changed so much. So I think she ain't got a grave, man, or she don't know where it is. Christ won't let me go back to the grave in this reality. He won't let me go to Daniel Boone. He said, he didn't even want me to put this on the fucking video. He didn't want me to make a video about it. Because people may come after you for what you did. I go, they were fucking looting and threatening my fucking place I lived. There were people in here. I was dating a hot girl, and all that's going to be destroyed for some fucking looters? Man, no, man. They could have left. He goes, yeah, but you still did disgusting, bad things. And I go, oh, well, fuck. Come down here and live for one fucking day. And starving, and you're fucking cold. You ain't fucking thinking right in your fucking head. But I knew, defend your fucking self. And I'm not putting it out on Christ. But there is a fucking difference. He plays the field like, you should have done this, you should have done that. You didn't have to do that. I'm like, dude, you have been on the earth, right? You know. You just don't walk around. You gotta piss, you gotta shit, you got fucking love to deal with, you got your own family to deal with, you gotta take care of them. Dude, you're starving, you're fucking killing, you're fucking defending yourself, trying to figure out the Christ rules. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm going, it played out like it did. Now, right now, I got no blood on my hands. That shit is over. I healed up with Christ. I'm back in the fucking game. As far as I'm concerned, that fucking warrior shit is over. I'm done. In this life, and I know it. I fucking told myself that before I was born. I saw it. And it's all fucking geared. It's all fucking false flags for fucking rich people. So fuck off. A real fucking war is a fucking Indian coming to take slaves from your fucking camp, your fucking loved ones, and you're fucking defending yourself. That is a real fucking war. Not fighting over goddamn property lines. Fucking natural law. Fuck. The fucking government. Fucking government. Fuck. Anyway, guys. Yeah. We need oil. We'll manufacture a fucking oil. Or manufacture a bunch of shit in Kuwait and fucking Iraq. Send 500,000 fucking guys to get fucking killed to get our fucking oil. And the ones that do survive are so fucked up, they come back to society and blow their fucking heads off because they can't deal with it. The Legion. That's where the Legion, they die. The Legion takes you, it fucking heals you up. It shows you how to fucking fight for real. Anyway, justified within Christ. Anyway, there you go. Whiskey K. He ain't even mad at me anymore. He's like, that's old, man. I ain't talked to him. I ain't seen him yet. But he's part of the Legion that I'm with. Maybe we're buddies. Maybe we're not. I don't know. But hey, I got no bad shit on him. But I did cut off his head. I promised him. Cut off his fucking head. And I did. I looked him in the eyes and said, told you I'd cut off your fucking head. Kill you and cut off your head. Brutal video. I know people don't want to see this shit when I'm talking Christ. I know. But hey, welcome to Earth, all right? All right, later, guys.